Good afternoon from the honey stand in San Mateo, Florida. Welcome back, and welcome to all the new subscribers. So do you see this behind me? These blocks are from the building that we saved the blocks from that we just tore down last week. So this dirt is going to fill this in, and this will be where we plant our corn, okra, anything that travels, like the zucchinis and the squashes and all of that. We're hoping that we're going to be able to detour the deer away from this because it's not on the inside of the fence. But it's, you know, there's only so much room on the inside of the fence. So to be able to do, you know, the bigger stuff that we want, we need a bigger plot. And this will be the first of many. Okay, so do you remember when we were tearing down the building and we found the old newspaper that was wadded up in the cinder blocks? Well, we straightened it out and we found some fun things. I'm gonna be sharing with you through this video some of the articles that were in that newspaper, and you could even print one of the pictures and do a full crossword puzzle if you want. All right, I hope you enjoy that. Okay, so here we have our green stalk, and the strawberries are doing wonderful. They love their new home. I've got a few strawberries going on. I got a couple of flowers, and then in these back ones, I just had a few extra onions, and I had a few extra pockets. Uh-oh. Looks like either I have a casualty or I forgot to plant something there. I'm not sure. Anyway, so yeah, they're doing great. This, I ordered these bare roots on Etsy, and I'll link that link in the description. But I ordered 25, he sent me 27, and all 27 of them have done wonderfully. And he sent instructions on how to wake them up, and yeah, they're doing great. This is a banana plant. And this is another banana plant. We have a place in the yard that we want to put these, but I want to get them just a little bit taller before we transplant them over there, because I'm just afraid we're going to run them over with a lawnmower, and it's in a place where we're used to mowing, and so I just want to get them a little taller so that they'll be more visible. This is cucumber, and squash in the middle. I really thought it was the other way around. I thought it was going to be squash, and one cucumber. That's why I put the trellis there. But I think it's the other way around. So I don't know. We'll see. But I already got a little yellow squash coming on in the back there. So we'll see how that gets. Here lately, my plants have been putting off these tiny little squashes, and then they stop growing, and then the squash rots. And I understand that's a fertilization problem. But the plant's getting bigger now, so hopefully we'll get some male flowers in there and it'll do its. And there's Sylvie. She's usually the star of the show. So out here, I've got peanuts in this area right here. I got 2 rows of them actually. I think that row came up great, but this row is MIA, so I bet we don't have anything coming up there. This is some kind of a flower that I planted. I planted them in the corners and then down the middle here. I don't remember what the flower is. I think I planted some in this area too. So these are radishes. See a little bitty radish down there. And there's some onions I just planted the other day. Here's our squash bed. See, this is what I was talking about. They get about this big, and then they fall off and they don't do anything. And I see aphids all over this, so I'm gonna have to get some spray out. So we'll see. But this one is a butternut. Butternut squash. And you can see we've got a couple going here. There's one, and I saw another one. Where did I see it? Well, there's 2, I promise. It was a little tiny thing. Here, right here. Yeah. So I've got 2 butternut squash. This is a Tabasco pepper, and then I planted some flowers around it. Sylvie's wanting attention. It's oregano. This is a Cherokee purple tomato. I have not ever had one of these tomatoes. I'm excited to try those. This is another pepper plant. It is sweet banana pepper. Oh, I know, I see you. That plant right there is a lupus sponge gourd plant. I'm excited to see how that takes off. This is our daddle pepper. This daddle pepper, this is the 2nd year for it. We planted it last summer and it didn't do anything last year. But this year I think we're finally going to get some peppers off of it. This is basil. This is, well, obviously it's a tomato plant, but I don't remember the kind. This one too. Wow, this one really looks beat up. Yesterday it looked awesome. I have to get some spray out here. This is a beefsteak. Here's our potato plants. I just recently hilled these up. They were getting a little spindly looking, kind of laying over, so we brought some dirt in and hilled them up nice. They should be. Got one right there that just died last week. I'm not sure what's going on with that one. Hi, Sylvie. See anything new here? How about these? That one, this one, and this one. They do not look very nice right now. We have blueberries. This one right here, when we took it out of its pot, it was so root bound. And we planted it, and then the leaves turn brown and they're dying off. But everything else is green. So I'm hoping it's just a little bit of a transplant shock, and then the fact that it was so root bound, I'm really hoping it's going to come back. This one looks great. This one, when we bought it, it was kind of spindly looking. Didn't have this browning on the leaves, but like the other one, they were very, very root bound. Both of these smaller trees were very, very root bound. So, we kind of, shuffled our fingers along the bottom of the roots to break them up a little bit and put some good nutrients down in there. It's good acidy soil for them. We've watered them in really well, put really nice dirt around them. So we put blood meal, bone meal, some other nutrients in there that blueberry bushes like, and we're hoping that they're going to make a comeback. We've got 4 total. This one over here, I don't know. This one was the most severe root bound, and we planted it. It's still got some green, but boy, it sure does look pitiful. I just don't know. I don't know. We'll see. If not, I'll be buying some more, because I would like about 8 or 10 bushes just for us. And we're going to put them right here, right between this telephone pole and our big grapefruit tree here. And we got Freckle. Hi, Freckle. You just want some belly lovin's, don't you? Yes, you do. You just want some belly loves. Okay, let's look in the greenhouse. So in the greenhouse right here in the front, we've got an edamame plant, and I planted 12 cantaloupe seeds, and all 12 germinated. So I'm going to have a boatload of cantaloupes this year, if I don't give some of the plants away. This rack system is the $60 rack system that you find on Amazon. Here's the cover for it. We're in the greenhouse, so I don't need the cover on here, but I needed the racks. So, and the regular racks are very expensive right now, so this was a cheap alternative for me, was to get this system. And then if I ever needed to isolate anything, I've got that opportunity to do that. So let's start with the older plants first. So we're going to start up here. These are beefsteak tomatoes. I planted 1 cup of these. I just put in like half of a packet of seeds, and I had a ton sprout up. So I was expecting only to get 2 or 3, but we did really well with them. So I was happy with that. The germination rate with this. So they're under purple light, so that's why they kind of look purple. So don't think they're turning purple. They're not. They're nice and bright and green. And here, I'll put one down here so you can see. Let's see, they're real pretty. Look like they're going to be pretty strong. Anyway, I've got way too many for what I need. So I'll probably will be selling some out on the honey stand here pretty soon. So, and over here we've got these are Roma tomatoes, and these are yellow pear tomatoes, which are little cherry tomatoes. And the same thing, I used 1 cup, poured about half the packet of seeds in there, and most of them came, I think all of them came up. And these I only had like 10 seeds left. So I just planted them, and I got 4 out of the 10. So these, this rack system on here is something I wanted to talk to you about. I did not realize, and I don't know if they did this on purpose or not, but these little 6 tray plugs, they fit in the grid of their shelving. So that's kind of nice. And these are looking a little droopy. They need some water, I think. I'm gonna have to water them in a minute. So anyway, I thought that was really, really interesting that they fit, as well as these trays also fit in there. So that's just something I realized, that I've seen other people do reviews on these, but I've never seen anybody talk about how the plug trays fit down in the grid. So anyway, I just thought that was pretty cool. We're gonna definitely have to get some water over here. Anyway, this right here is Black Diamond watermelons, and we don't see anything on top. But look underneath. See those white strings? Those are really good roots growing. So they have germinated. They just haven't popped out the top yet. So, but they'll come. And then these are Rutger tomatoes. And the same thing. Oh, look, we had another one germinate in there. I didn't even see. So, got 2 in that cup. But anyway, I've separated all of these, the white cups. They're all the same. They're the Rutgers. And then these are more beefsteak tomatoes, these 4. These are long red cayenne peppers. Same thing, I started in one thing, and when they all sprouted and came up about 1 inch, I separated them. They're looking pretty good. Pretty good. And then down here, we have golden Marconi peppers. So, those should be pretty good. Same thing, I sorted several seeds in 1 cup and then separated them out when they got about 1 inch. Yeah. So, and over here, these are the cups that I'm waiting for germination. I see I've got one that just came up today. Big Jim chili. And I think I've got a couple coming up here in the Tabasco peppers, and a couple coming up in the pineapple tomatoes. And so I'm waiting on the cinder jalapeno. I'm waiting on the mini sweet peppers, the King of the North bell pepper, and I'm waiting on purple bell pepper, and then the mild jalapeno. These are seeds I started last week. These will go out in the ground garden out there that I just showed you. So we've got okra. These 2 rows are okra. These 2 rows are sugar daddy peas. These 2 rows are purple beans, and these 2 rows are green beans. It looks like I got 100% germination on all that. So that's really nice. And we'll go over here. We've got oak leaf lettuce. We've got a mixed lettuce. Looks like just one variety came up. So, not sure what happened there. And we've got spinach. So, and we will be enjoying this shortly. Okay, so one fun little plan that I have for these cinder blocks is, I know strawberries grow really well in the holes of these, and I don't plan on doing any of the strawberries in here yet. What I'm going to do in there this year is I'm going to put in quite a few marigolds. You know, marigolds tend to keep pests away. And then later on, I might try like using them for onion plugs. So we'll see. Anyway, we're going to try lots of things in this garden years to come. I want to thank everyone for watching our channel, and I'm hoping that you can glean a little bit of information, and hopefully you'll get into gardening. You might like it. So anyway, till next time, God bless you all, and thank you for watching again. Bye-bye.